Hey there, Thoughtful Husband here. Having a hard time getting through to your partner? You wouldn't be alone. Let me help. This is the two-sentence technique. It is, just like a lot of things that I talk about, deceptively simple. Deceptively simple. You might ask yourself, why is it so difficult to communicate with my partner, my spouse, my lover, my child? Why? They seem to shut down and ignore me, and they brush me off, they don't hear me. Could be because you're overwhelming them with communication. How do you know? Well, you know because they're shutting down. You know because you might notice that they listen to you for like 5 seconds and then they feel like they're getting pelted with words. You know because you say something like, "We need to talk," that dreaded phrase, and you get you get some kind of reaction, right? As if talking is punishment, because it feels like it is. And you might know this, maybe you don't know this, but actually the longer you talk, the less somebody's going to listen, especially if you don't get to the point quickly. If you're having a hard time talking to your spouse, your partner, your kid, whoever it happens to be, try this. It's super simple, it seems, but it's actually pretty difficult. Number one, if I'm upset, well, let me ask me what the question, what is the problem? What is the problem that I'm dealing with? That's the first sentence. Literally condense what is the problem into one sentence. Second thing you're going to say is that you're going to propose a solution or you're going to make a request. Deceptively simple? Kind of. What it means though is you have to stop talking after the second sentence. You have to stop talking. And why? Why do you have to stop talking? Because once you stop talking, they start thinking. Then they can think and process and give you a response. All right, let me give you an example. Somebody left the dishes for like the 20th time. Bunch of dishes in the sink. What are you going to do? You're going to go on a rant? You're going to lecture? How effective is that going to be? I mean, how many times do I have to tell you the dishes? What do I have to do to get something done around here? What do I have to do to get somebody to pay attention? How come nobody cares about these dishes as much? Right, no one cares. No one cares. Sadly, I wish they did, but they don't. Now, if you said something like, "Hey, you said you were going to do the dishes and you haven't done them yet. When will you be doing the dishes? Could you do the dishes tomorrow? When you're done with that video game, that football game, that whatever, could you get the dishes done, please?" That's it. Is this going to guarantee that the dishes are going to get done? No, I have no way to do that. I don't know how to do that. But you've communicated effectively and in a way that doesn't overwhelm the person or cause defensiveness, right? When's the last time we made love? You know, it seems like you're not even that interested in me, and I'm really concerned about this guy at work, and it seems like you just, you don't even notice me anymore, and I keep going on and on again. Hey, I've been lonely lately because we haven't made love. Could we make a time to do it sometime this week? Could you make time for me in the next couple days? Done. Launched. Right. This is deceptively simple, right? But let me ask you, if you have somebody in your life that keeps talking to you and 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 talking to you, and you just pick up on their desperation, their frustration, their anger, their resentment, isn't there a point at which you stop listening to them? And what if they were to just do that? Just, "I got a problem. Could you do this?" Bam. And then they leave and they're reasonably pleasant. How do you think you would react to that? Maybe at least better than a lecture that you didn't ask for or a conversation that feels like a punishment? Hey, I'm just trying to be helpful. And by the way, this works. I've tested it. And I've seen hundreds of people try to do this and it works. So try it. Love you guys. Take care.